Hey guys, Breg here. Welcome to another Legion Pet Battle Gold video. Now, I wanted to do a quick overview of the sorts of pets you can be selling. Now, whether you're selling on your server or you're using my Battle Pet Cross Realm flipping method, well, not my method, lots of people do it, but I've done a few videos on that, then this guide is going to be useful for you, especially if you're new to the pet selling game and you don't really know what pets you should be attempting to flip, attempting to sell to make a profit. So this video is going to be in three parts because there are three sorts of pets which I think can make you a really nice profit. I've named these the rare pets, the good battle pets, and the new pets. Pretty original titles, I know, and we're going to start off with the rare pets. Now, many of us have a huge pet journal with hundreds of pets in because we just pick them up over the years when we're questing, when we find them, if we tried pet battles once, got a few pets from that, and it can be kind of hard to see what valuable pets you have when you have so many pets in the journal. So what I recommend you do is download Pet Journal Enhanced, the add-on. This is a very useful add-on with a number of features. You can display the pet breed if you want to try and be keen and find one of the really rare breeds you can sell on the auction house. And then there's things such as coloured borders, unique pet count, whatever, all that general stuff. You don't have to do much setting up with it anyway, but when you open your journal with this add-on, there should be this filter section which is very, very detailed and a lot more detailed than the Blizzard one. And this lets you sort specific pets. First off, what I suggest you do is any pets you really like and you really want to keep, you want to right click and put set as favorite. Once you set it as a favorite, you want to go on to sorting, press sort favorites at top. These pets are always going to be at the top and you know not to sell them. You then want to sort descending and by level. I just do by level, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, the important thing here is to go on to miscellaneous and uncheck can't trade. Now, I've actually got can't trade ticked only because I bought the celestial calf for 1,000,000 gold and I kind of want to remind myself that I have it. So it's still up there in my favorites, but that's fine. You don't have to do that. I would definitely press only sort pets you can trade because otherwise you're not going to be able to sell them. You also want to go onto sources and remove pet battle because any pets that you catch via pet battle are not going to be very good. And that's going to be a large proportion of your pets. So I would untick that. Also achievement. The most of the pets you get from achievements either can't be traded or they're just super cheap because everyone has them. So again, I would untick that. Now the rest of them, some of them aren't that, like vendor for example, but then again some vendor pets are actually quite rare, so you might as well keep that ticked. Anyway, what you then want to do is any pet that you kind of see that doesn't cost so much, so you can put in cage, right click, put in cage, mouse over. Okay, that's worth 2k, so that's pretty decent. That's why I've got it shown. But if you don't want to see that, let's pretend this is worth 200 gold. You want to right click and press hide. Now this is going to hide the pet across all your characters on your account, and that's just going to again help show you which pets are worth gold and which are not. So now we have a load of pets. All of these should be worth a decent amount. You've hidden the ones that aren't worth a decent amount, and now you can easily see your pets that are worthwhile getting. Just to cage a couple of these, like the Wee Abomination is the 4.5k region average. Corrupted Blood's 28k, so that's all good. Oh look, it's actually 30k on my server, so I'll probably sell that on my server later. Anyway, once you've got all this set up, we will now go into the details. Like I said, first up we have the rare pets. Most pets remaining are going to be the rare pets in your journal because there aren't many level 25 battling pets that are really expensive. And there aren't many new pets, so this is the main category. For example, the Pandaren Earth Fire Spirits, and particularly the Water Spirit. These are from Mr. Pandaria dailies, not many people do them. and they generally go for quite a lot. Look at that, 17k on my server. That's what the water spirit's going for, which is pretty cool. Now there are too many so-called rare pets for me to go over all of them, but what I will say is you can just really easily check. You want to have TSM for this. If you don't have TSM, it's going to be a lot harder. If you don't have TSM, you want to go onto theunderminejournal.com, search the name of the pet and see what it comes up as prices. Especially region price, like across the EU or across the US, what's it going for? And if it's above sort of 5k or above 3k, you know you got a half decent pet you can make some gold off. But if you have TSM, when you mouse over at the bottom, region market value average, so I always look at region average because I sell pets cross server. If you're only selling pets on your server, you'll want to look at just min buyouts. Check my TSM videos obviously if you haven't, because TSM's so important for the pet selling. Anyway, as I say, most of your pets are going to be in this rare category. You just want to look up their prices, and after a while you just kind of get to know the price of pets. I know it seems like there's a crazy amount of pets, but in terms of pets that actually sell for half decent gold, there's probably only like 100, maybe 150 max. So once you've been selling them for a while, you just kind of get to know the prices. So already I can go down and say all of these are going to be worth much, apart from the Terracore hatchling. And the Weebomination is probably going to be about 2 to 3k. And this Wolf Purr is going to be about 1k. And the Ruby Droplet is going to be about 40k. Let's see if I was right. 3k for the Kalani. Oh yeah, so 100 gold for the hatchling. It's even worse. Weebomination 3k like I thought. The Wolf Purr 1k, 500 gold like I thought. And Ruby Droplet 60k. That's really nice. But there you go. You guys see what I mean. You kind of get an idea of the prices, so you don't have to start checking your pets. You can just know automatically, oh, that pet's good for selling. But you'll get the hang of that later. For the moment, use Undermine Journal, use TSM. Especially TSM, just mouse over, see these are worth a pretty penny, and we will get selling those later. Next, I wanted to talk about the battling battle pets that are good for pet battles. These are kind of an interesting category because there are very few pets that you can buy that are really good for pet battles, but there are some. Now the thing about these pets is they're going to be worth a lot more at level 25. For the rare pets, it doesn't matter too much what level they are because it's mostly collectors getting them. But it's the pet battlers or people who want to start pet battling that buy the level 25 battle pets, battling battle pets, and they're going to be worth a lot more at level 25. So if you use your pet tokens, these pet charms, you can level up pets like that. You can do the Tanan Jungle dailies and get the +5 level tokens, so each one gives your pet 5 levels, or you can just go level them up yourself. I won't be talking about how to do this in this video, but you just want to know that level 25s are worth a lot more for these sorts of pets. Again, I'm not going to go through all the pets that are decent for pet battling in this video. I'm not actually an expert on pet battles, but there are a number of websites you can go to see the good battle pets. Just Google it. Lots of guides out there, but I'll just run through a few of the main ones. The Anubis Idol goes really well, sells really well. Let's look at its sale rate. I bet it's really high. Oh yeah, it doesn't show sale rate for battle pets. Anyway, it sells really quickly because it's one of the best pet battle pets. The Clockwork Gnome is really good, as is the Dark Moon. The Dark Moon pets, basically, Dark Moon Zeppelin, they're really good for pet battles. Crominus is really good, but he goes for pretty cheap, so it's often not too worth it. The Zandalari Ankle Render, or all the Zandalari pets, but especially the Ankle Render, sell really well. They were really good for the pet battle dungeons that have been out this expansion. I even did a video on it because I was buying these at level 1 for like 500 gold. Then I was selling them for like 20k at level 25, just because people watched Asmongold's video where he used this pet to solo the entire thing, and they were like, okay, I just need to buy this pet and I'm set. The Pandaran Water Spirit's also really good. I don't have it here, but there's another one called the Water Spirit. That one battles really well. And I know the new pets, the Ghost Shark that I did a video on the other day, that also is a good battle pet and sells well. Like I say, you can find a full list of these online. There'll be lots of people talking about the absolute best pets for battling, but those are a few I just mentioned, and you want to get those up to level 25 and sell them for quite a good price. You can sell the level 25s for like 2 or 3k more than the level 1s, and it'll still sell quicker probably, because people just want to buy them for pet battling generally. Last up, we have the new pets category. Now this is another interesting one. Basically, when new pets come out, as you would expect, they are much more expensive, and then over time, as more people get them, as all the people who buy pets have bought them already, the price goes down quite a lot. So again, I did a video a couple of weeks ago about the Cuticlism pets from the Cataclysm raids, and I believe we have one here. Oh, it's in my bags. Corrupted Blood. That's one of them. It goes for 30k, which is really nice because those raids are easy to farm. So I've been selling a few of these. The Unstable Tendril, I've been selling across servers as well. I sold both of those for like 30 or 40k. So those are really good. Again, if you want to see some new pets, just think about whatever patch we're in. So it's 7.3. Just type in 7.3 new pets. Wowhead will have an article explaining them all, because loads of people on Wowhead love their pets. They always have good articles on pets. But like I say, the Cuticlism ones from the achievement, all the Cata raids, the Ghost Shark we just spoke about, the one from the fishing in Azuna, that sells pretty well. And there are a few others from the start of Legion that are still pretty rare, so are still selling pretty well, such as the pet from Blingatron, I forgot its name. That still goes for like over 200,000 gold on the EU. As more people get it, it's going to go down obviously, but it's still pretty rare. Like, you very rarely get it from Blingtron, so some of the pet collectors don't even have it still, and that's why it's going for so much. Again, you just want to be checking up on news, checking up MMO Champion. You want to see if any new pets are coming out, and then you can look at flipping them. For the last part of this video, we're going to go over flipping the pets themselves and kind of a live walkthrough of what pets you may want to look for when you buy them. So for flipping pets, you can easily do it on Auctionator and on TSM. So make sure you have one of those add-ons. TSM's really good. You just type in /battle-pets. You don't need a shopping operation. And it's going to start scanning the auction house for all of the pets. This can take a reasonable amount of time. Generally not too long though. It depends how many pets are on the auction house. So here we are. Now TSM sorts by market value, which is really useful. Such as the Fell Afflicted Skyfin. Now this is a new pet. How do I know this? Because I haven't seen it before, and I generally keep on top of these. Look at that, the region market value is 30k, and this one's going for 3k, but there's a load going for 3k. So this is a good example. What does this mean? It probably means that it's quite a new pet, so people put it up really expensive, but it's actually really easy to get, so suddenly the price has dropped dramatically. This is a good thing to watch out for. Don't go investing in pets, even if it says it's only 12% of market value. This is obviously a new pet. Its market value has been skewed. A few people put it up for like 100k when it first came out, and now it's dropped, so good thing to avoid. What else we got? The Plump Jelly. That's one of the pets from the Pet Charms. I know that. That does sell, but pretty slowly. I don't suggest flipping that unless it's a really good price. Mountain Pandas, they sell. Dunmora Cubs, they sell. I don't know if you can't get them anymore, or they're really hard to get. They often show up on the black market auction house, so lots of collectors like those. Shore Crawler, I believe that's the Timeless Isle pet. Willy always sells well. Darkman Rabbit, okay, it's way too expensive. I don't know why it's at 300k on my server. But the Darkman Rabbit obviously just sells well. It's very hard to get. It's from the Darkman Fair, and even when the Darkman Fair's on, it's still very hard to get. Grasping Manifestation, this is again a new pet. How do I know? Because I haven't seen it much before. And again, when something like this happens, so like the price was 80k and now the next price is 40k, you want to be really careful. It suggests that a lot of people are starting to get this pet, so they're just trying to sell it off really quick before even more people get it. So I'm going to avoid buying that. Infernal Pyreclaw, I know that's one of the pets you get from Cuticles raids. Lil Bling, that's not the Blingatron pet I was talking about. It's called like Mini Blingatron or pet or something, the pet I was talking about. We'll go down, see if there's any more. Obviously there's the TCG pets. If we scroll down, we might be able to find us some like Bananas. That's a TCG pet. The Legion, that's a TCG pet. Now, again, TCG pets, you can't get any more, so they are obviously really expensive, and they do sell quite well. So if there's one for pretty cheap, again, if I mouse over on TSM, it says the region value is 200k. It's going for 199k here, so it's not really cheap at all. It's average. Knockoff Blingatron, here he is. So this is relatively cheap. Region market value is still 200k, and here it's 135. So I could flip that if I was interested, but I don't really know enough about it, so I can't really be bothered. But that would be a good thing. You guys get the picture. I don't have to keep going. But as you can see, like I don't even do that much pet stuff. I used to do a lot more. But even I still know basically every single pet, where it's from, and how much it costs, because that's just the kind of thing you get to know once you've been in the pet market for a while. So there you go. That's it, guys. Hope you found this video kind of useful. Remember, TSM, such a good add-on, especially for seeing pet values. If not, the Undermined Journal can help you with that. And Pet Journal Enhanced. Oh god, I almost accidentally bought the Blingtron. And Pet Journal Enhanced, again, a really useful add-on, especially if you have lots of pets you don't want to sell. You can just hide them or set them as favourite, untick the boxes, make sure you've got all the right pets that you want to sell. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, see ya.